Welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 5. We were supposed to head towards the Tokyo Tower with Aogami support. However, there are actually two side quests we can actually complete right over here, or I guess left over here I should say, because there was a fight here, I suppose, so they look a little intimidating. But anyways, well, let's just fight them. Who are you? Something tells me I won't like the answer. I'm going to fulfill Apsaras' request.
Huh?
I understand now. You're an assassin sent here by that deceitful muse. All you want to do is allow others to fulfill their own dreams, and you're not going to stop me.
Bastard!
Come, Ippon Datora. We can't let him win. So deceitful, huh? So there's a good chance that, it's kind of a two-way quest where, well, we'll just have to see anyways. So first things first, we should probably, well, yeah, we'll just kind of weaken their attack. You look like you're physical, so we can just weaken you immediately. We also have the ability to raise our defense, so I will do that as well. I have no idea what they can do, so I need to be a little bit careful here, but I guess I can try Confusion. There we go, so Confusion works right there. And then you can pass just so I can make the main character guard, just in case there's any dark moves that may one-shot me. Yep, there it is. So perfect case of guarding there. That did a lot of damage, actually, so that's a little bad, but we can try Zio here. Okay, so lightning's fine, I guess. How about Mazan? Okay, so the one on the right is weak to wind, or force. That's very good. We can try a charm here, actually. There we go. Because then they'll attack us less, pretty much, which is what we need, actually, because if they get any turns on us, we're gonna die. Because they're level 17 and 13. Okay, you hit your own teammate. That's very good. That means your Confusion's gonna run out next turn. And since I know you're weak to wind on the right, I think I'll just pass, just so I don't waste any actions here. I mean, I can just raise defense more, I guess. I can also just do this, because it's force damage, so more turns for extension. I can also just inflict charm on you as well. There we go. You seem to be pretty susceptible to that, honestly. And I will go for... I can try a Mudo. Okay, so Mudo's normal, I guess. I'll guard with you, and then we're just going to go for another Mazan to extend a turn. And then... I can try an Agi. Okay, you resist fire. Okay, good to know. And the charm will not really do anything, actually. That's actually pretty good. If they do nothing, I guess that's better than them attacking us. We're going to keep going for some wind. We might need to... I guess I can just keep doing this. Why not, right? I guess I will just lower your attack, honestly. And then... yeah, just keep guarding. Because I know the one on the right has Mudo. I'm not going to risk that at all. You're now out of force right now. So what I can do is actually just try to go for an ice move here, just to test my theory. Okay, no, it was not a weakness to ice, actually. So, we can either try physical or light, right? So let's try... I don't have any light, actually. I'll just try physical. It's normal. Of course it is. Physical moves really don't do that much anyways. Okay, so Mudo with a crit will not really work because she resists anyways. I believe they have the crit active right now. I don't remember. Maybe not. I guess I skipped their turn, actually. Oh, yeah, I did. When they did their critical thing, I skipped their turn entirely with the charm, so that's actually fine. So now we should be fine with doing our own crits right now, and I'm going to go for my Aramasa on you.
Aramasa!
There we go. I was going to do my Aramasa on this guy right here. However, I don't know if they resist physical at all right now, so doing that risk would be not great, actually. So let's go for another Mazan. And then I should be able to finish you, no problem, with, yeah, Zio should be fine. There we go. And we can go for another Aramasa here. Boom. Very nice. And then, I guess you can just attack normally, because I can't really do much else with that. Oh, I'm in a very bad position if I don't get the charm off here. Okay, cool. because there was a big chance that I would not be able to loop my turnaround. And since Halthus has a special gimmick where during the critical mode, and they use a status debuff, it doesn't use a press turn icon, so that was actually a perfect turn there. I'll just go for normal zeal. There we go. And then I'm gonna guard. Okay, the charm did in fact work pretty well. We are demolishing this fight, even though you're level 17. I'll lower your defense there. And then I'll just pass with you so I can get you to go for a Mazan. And then I can try a Mudo, I suppose. Okay, you block Mudo, but that's fine, because I predicted that there would be some sort of, like, guarding, blocking shenanigans here. So I still had 3 turns left, so I'm able to still guard at the end of that. And you pretty much go down this turn, honestly. If I don't miss, you're just dead, because you have weakened defense. I have Aramasa here, which will just slash you down, and there we go. Potentially, we did this quest first try with no issues. I am curious what you say if I just talk to you normally, so I can always just go back a save, but we got so many levels up right now. Strength more? Yeah. We get Mabufu as well, which will probably replace normal Bufu. You get Makajama, or not yet actually, and you get nothing. I lost. I only wanted to help. Was that really so wrong of me? No, it wasn't. There's nothing wrong with my chasing your dreams, even if it never come true. Even if you despair at your own powerlessness, as long as you lived to the fullest, as long as you were true to yourself, then that's more than enough. I can't be wrong, I just can't. And they fled. Well, I didn't kill them, so... now that we got the quest done, we can now go back and probably see the real truth to what I just did, actually, because we do know that in universe, these demons tend to be liars all the time, so I could have helped out a criminal. I have no clue. Oh well, we're gonna head back. This bird wants to talk to me. What do you gotta say? I suppose you deserve a little gift to lift the spirits. Take this. We got a luck incense. Perfect. It seems you've awakened a new miracle. See for yourself.
Welcome.
Yeah, there's a lot here, actually. I need to get more glory points, and then I can increase my Magatsui gauge through passives, which is very beneficial for any type of side quests or boss fights that I need to deal with. Were you able to stop Lianin? You reported that you put an end to her plan. Oh, wonderful. I would rest much more easily knowing her deception is at an end. You obtained 2 health incenses. Then we get a few level ups as well. Allow me to join you as a means of showing my gratitude. So now we have an Apsaras on our team.
I see.
You decided to side with the Apsaras. Can I assume that means you agreed with their way of thinking? I wonder about that, though. She sounded a lot like a hypocrite to me. Apsaras was basically building something like a compulsory education system, wasn't she?
But still.
But if you think about how an actual school works, then the problem becomes clear. Don't lie. Get along with others. That's what you're taught growing up. But once you're out in the real world, honesty and selflessness only sets you up for failure. All that system does is maintain the cycle of oppression, sanctioning the exploitation of the weak. Just like my school.
No.
Sorry, now's not the time to talk about this. Let's move on. Skill info. You have Bufu and Mabufu. You also have Ice Gestalt here over here, which increases the damage of users' ice attacks based on the ice skill potential of allies in the active party. We have pretty good ice damage overall, actually, so if we need to, we can definitely use these ice members against, allegedly, a boss at Tokyo Tower that uses fire. So that was a good find, actually. If we go to Dyad Compendium Fusion, we can fuse demons on hand with one from the Compendium to create a new demon, which, with the slime inside of the Compendium, we can make someone who has physical Gestalt. Not only that, but also Secunda and Tsukukaja, so all of these moves will be very strong. Let's just get this fusion.
Is this demon to your liking?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll probably just experiment with fusions, what I can get and what I can't. Also, it is very importantly worded that it is the skill potential based on allies in the active party. So for instance, even though I do have physical moves, I don't actually have a +1 in physical at all up there. So this actually does nothing for now. I need to get more physical demons to actually make use of the Gestalt there. There is one more side quest that we want to do, which is right over here, which I don't exactly know how to get there. I'll just have to look around to see how I can get over here. It seems like we need to somehow get up there by taking this path over it. I can talk to you? Oh, never seen you before. You plan on charging right in? Me? I wouldn't do that if I was you. Some crazy monster got set up ahead to take out the angels. But the thing's got it out for everybody. Angels, demons, doesn't matter. Anything that goes near it gets ripped apart. It's got its territory marked near Tokyo Tower. If you're heading that way, you better watch out. Yeah, that is, a subtle nod that, there's literally a quest marker right here, so I need to prepare for this. I actually have so many grimoires that I'm just kind of not using. I mean, honestly, I could probably use it on my unicorn, just to get the skills like Sukukaja.
Yes.
Yes. So at level 14, you get access to Makajama. So I guess what I can do is just get rid of Agi here, or Hama. I don't really need it, because you're a debuffer anyways. There we go. I can also use my essences, or incenses. I'll just do this off camera. I'm heavily thinking that the boss is fire and uses fire, which is why I have fire dampeners. So even if I have Apsaras who's weak to fire, as long as I nullify fire attacks for all allies every turn, I won't take any damage, right? So I will be blocking weaknesses. So let's do it.
Young man, I'm detecting a powerful demon in front of Tokyo Tower.
That's why I'm here.
We'll want to be extremely cautious if we intend to go any further.
I'm well more than prepared. Right? Surely. We'll just have to see. Ah, that burns every single time. Every time they fade to white. Oh. Oh. So those are the angels, huh?
Heed my words, brethren. As decreed by the Seraphim, I, Abdiel, hereby take command of Bethel's holy army. Our foes are the demons of chaos, who swore allegiance to that contemptible snake! Yet fear not, we are all blessed with the divine protection of God Himself! Warriors from far and wide, hear me now! Strike them down in the name of order!
So this is like Awagami's
The
memory.
unholy will find their deliverance by our blades!
Yeah, we're seeing his memories right now. What is that? Oh. Yeah, I don't think they're winning this one.
The god you cravenly revere is dead. Slain by my own hand, that humanity might finally live unbound from their chains.
Vile serpent, your lies mean nothing!
I speak only the truth. I have ascended the Pillar Imperial, the throne of God. As an angel, you know what this means. Such uncouth behavior from my former brethren. Order itself has crumbled. Chaos shall envelop the world. And from that chaos, there shall be a true rebirth. A wholly new future.
Why are you green? Or blue?
All that remains is for me to sow the seeds that shall sprout into this grand reality.
And he's gone. That's a lot on Magatsui. At least I think that's what happened. So we saw what happened before. So what happened to all the angels, I suppose. Which explains all the corpses around. Fascinating. You're not quite sure how to interpret what you just saw. Yeah, was that your memory?
It must have been.
That's what I was thinking.
That was Lucifer, the Lord of Chaos. Shortly after our encounter, my operations ceased.
Ah.
It was only after I sensed your presence that I reactivated.
How long ago? 18 years ago, is that right?
I've since recovered a portion of my memory data. Yes, I was an agent of Bethel, and I was sent here on an important mission.
So how'd that go?
They have a base not far from here, at the Tokyo Diet Building.
Diet building? I know that.
There, the angels of Bethel work tirelessly to protect the people. Young man, it is my guess that the angel who took your friend will also be there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let us make our way to the Tokyo Diet Building, for your own safety.
Though I don't know if I would call that guy a friend, because I don't even think I ever talked to that guy once.
Hey! Hey! This is no time to space out! Something's coming!
Oh yeah, the boss, that's right. Oh, we got a dust storm here. Alright, show me your best shot here. And there it is. What are you? Oh, that's a snake-looking thing. Yeah, I can slice your head off, or multiple heads. This is the Hydra, isn't it? So maybe cutting your heads wouldn't work. Well, we're gonna have to fight you regardless. Let's see if we can do it first try. So, let's see your name here real quick. You are? Hydra, exactly, what I predicted. So first things first, we're gonna lower your attack immediately, because you're probably gonna do a lot of attacks, honestly. What I can do here is actually just a boo-boo. Okay, you are weak to ice. I did predict that. Which means, if we just use a bunch of ice moves, we're good. Right? Yeah, okay. But I can also raise defense, and then on my turn, I'm going to use an item to block fire. So right here, Fire Dampener nullifies fire attacks against all allies for 1 turn.
Here.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of NPCs were saying that this guy right here was literally a fire guy. So I'm going to take their word for it. I can also raise evasion next turn, maybe? Because if I'm blocking everything this turn, I don't think I have to worry about physical attacks that often. We just have to see. Let's see their turn. Fire Breath. Perfect. So we blocked all of that and immediately negated the turn, which is perfect, because that means what I predicted was correct. So reading NPC dialogue is actually very important. Let's do an Ice Shard, or an Ice Gem, actually. That way we can extend our turn without wasting a whole press turn icon. So we can actually do some many attacks here. I'm not worried about dodging at the moment, though it would be bad if we did miss. But we're just going to have to make use of our turns as much as possible, because the moment they're able to get off at least one attack on all of us, they're going to attack multiple times because Apsaras is weak to fire, which is a risk I am taking. But as long as I have fire dampeners that nullify fire completely, we should be okay for the most part. And of course, we are going to have to switch out our teammates eventually. I don't know what's stronger, actually, Mabufu or Bufu in this moment, because I'm not sure if the AoE would make it weaker on a single target, but we'll just have to see, because that's 44 damage right there, which is pretty good on its own, honestly. I can also... I don't need to raise evasion. I think I'll just keep hitting. Yeah, just keep doing damage, and then we'll just have to see. I also want to save your MP. Well, you're going to be switched out anyways. Your damage is quite low. Normal hit, 31. And now you're gathering nearby Magutsui, which usually would be a really bad thing. But again, we have fire dampeners, right? So we should be okay for now. I could eat my words, but we're just going to have to keep doing our same strategy of just hitting them with a bunch of ice moves. Now, this is the most important turn to use a fire dampener because of the Magutsui critical.
This'll do.
Which also means I think I need to replace my Apsaras on the next turn immediately after, just so you don't exploit the fire weaknesses. That also means I don't have anyone that can block fire either. I haven't really thought about that. I guess what I can do is just raise defense. Toxic breath. Unicorn. Ow. Okay, no hell on me. That's fine. Okay. So, the worst thing happened, and that is the unicorn that can heal my poison is dead. And we only have 3 teammates to use this critical thing here. And I'm taking a lot of damage here. So all I can do is just heal the poison. Here's element. Yes. Kind of a waste of my critical though. That's not good. I'll have to loop back around, and then we're gonna have to go for a Mabufu to extend the turn even more. And now we can heal. There we go. And then you, unfortunately, are going to die. Well, what can you do? You're only at half health too, so yeah, you're dead too. And now you're gathering more somehow. So what can I do about this? None of you block fire. We'll just have to see how good Helpus works. Can you make use of exploits using your debuffs? That is all I can bank on right now. We have to somehow... Does this work? It misses. Doesn't mean it was blocked. Speaking of blocking, I think on the guard. Because I could bring in someone, but you're literally critting right now, so... Yeah, you're dead. I blocked, and then I blocked again. So I wasted your crits, basically. So, I guess the best thing I can do right now is bring in Yoko Hiramine, because you also can use items. And I need help this, especially, to get a debuff off. I'll just Ice Gem to extend the turn, which does a lot of damage, actually. And please work. Miss again, okay. I generally don't know if it's missing because they're a boss and it just doesn't work, or if I'm just unlucky. Let's use another full recovery. Fire breath. This one. And I'm dead. Because they hit me twice. Okay, so new game plan. So what I might do is recruit every single demon I can so far to see what I can get out of them. So yeah, I'm feeling sky high. That moon makes me feel like I could do anything. And they seem to be in good spirits. Could it be due to the full moon? So what's the deal? Want me to join you? Let's see. Fork over Maka. Fork over a Lifestone. And fork over a big chunk of HP. It wasn't that big of a chunk, actually. And that feels great. Andre Gumo. Good to meet you. So if I gain 3 levels, I can get that mini-boss that we fought in that side quest. Or a Nyami. Glacial Dragon Spiral pierces and ignores affinity resistance. And also, increases the damage of users' ice attacks based on the number of hits dealt by allies during the turn. So if you're last, that'll do a lot of damage. You're weak to fire, and I don't want that. So there's also this cave right here, which is over here on the map. And it seems like there are those daemons, actually? So there might be some rewards I can get here, actually, before I make preparations for the boss fight. Maybe I could actually recruit some of them as well, maybe. Also, I think I am kind of on level for the boss, because I took it down to halfway, pretty much, on like the 3rd turn. So, if I'm able to get off status afflictions, then maybe it's possible. I just got really unlucky with the seal debuff, because it just said it was missing. So, if I use the unicorn to decrease the enemy's agility or like evasion, maybe that could actually work to use status debuffs, because I'm not sure if the debuffs are dependent on the accuracy and evasion, or if it's just like its own separate type of mechanics, basically. I don't really know how to put it into words as I'm trying to explore this place, but I guess I will just recruit one of these guys as well. Why not? The demon is pretending to ignore you. What will you do? Sure, why not? Ignoring me, eh? I see how it is. Look here, chump. Don't you know who I am? Let's piss him off. He got a ring to it. Makes me sound like I could have my own superhero manga. Yeah, it settles it. You're my agent now. We're gonna put my name in the lights. Oh, that worked. Mermaid is actually pretty powerful. I mean, just look at this. Pandemonic Feast. Well, in the active party, allies with the Yamaika Toki effects will have multi-hit attacks, accuracy, and max possible hits increased. 3 to 6 weak ice attacks to random foes, very powerful. And again, even though you're weak to fire, if we use those fire dampeners and kill the boss before they hit us, we'll just win, right? I mean, this looks good. I'll probably replace a few of these because we're going to get Dormina next, which would be very good with a +3 to put to sleep, so that could be very beneficial against the boss.
Is
So,
this demon?
I'll do this, level you up with another Grimoire, and we're going to re-challenge the boss probably. Can I just say that the Grimoires were like the best addition to this game because now you can just get their skills immediately and not have to do a bunch of fights to get them to level up. I think Dormina's just better overall, right? Because putting people to sleep, very much better than raising defense, because they can't hit us if we put them to sleep. I also decided to use all my incenses, because why would I hold on to all of them? I have so much, and it might as well, yeah? Hear me out. If I inherit Bufu instead of Zio, yeah, sure, Bufu's not +1 like Zio is. If the enemy's not weak to lightning anyways, I'll just go all in with the ice. So now, on the very opening turn, I can use ice to extend the turn, and then we can just snowball from there with all of these ice attacks, just hammering down on the opponent, and also defense downs as well. Okay, round 2. Alright, so first things first, let's just go for immediate crit here, because we're going to go all in immediately and just blast them. So we're going to go for Bufu, critical hit. We're going to go for Stormcaller Song, which is 3 to 6 attacks here on random foes. Nice. Huge damage. And you are purely here so you can inflict afflictions here. And Charm did work. Okay, so it's literally just the seal one that just happened to miss multiple times and screwed me over. So that's fun. Anyways, what I'm going to do here is lower your defense here. So now my Stormcaller Song will do way more, just like that. Almost immediately half damage there. Let's also just try seal. Just because it's fun. Yeah, because you're already charmed, I don't really care about hitting the affliction. And since the other affliction did happen during the critical hit, now what I can do here is potentially just go for a fire dampener.
Here.
So let's see what happens. Normal hit. Okay, that's a lot of damage. And you're gathering nearby Magutsui. So I did waste the fire dampener there, but your defense is still lower, and I'm not really worried about you dodging anything, but I can also do a Dormina here. I could try, after I just keep hitting, because I might as well get a bunch of press turn icons. Your charm will go away, I think. I'll just keep trying the seal, it just keeps missing though. Yellow Bufu here, and then we're gonna go for, I could lower your attack. Yeah, because you do hit like a truck. And then we can go for a Dormina probably. Okay, so you are now asleep, so that means you should not do anything as long as I don't attack you, right? So if I don't do anything, we're good, right? Okay, you're asleep. And you're asleep again? Perfect. Okay, so we avoided your entire critical hit, right there. So that was an amazing turn. Now we can exploit your weakness. So you should be awake now, but that's okay because you're no longer under the effect of, you know, the ability to kill us in general. So let's go for another seal probably. Okay, that just keeps missing in general. I don't think that can hit. Either that or it's a really low chance. So I'm just gonna put you to sleep again probably. But I will continue to lower your defense. And please hit. Dormina. Okay. Okay, so it's literally just the seal that just keeps failing. Great. Good to know. Okay. And if I just don't do anything, we're good. Oh, you're recovered. Don't do fire breath. Okay, don't do fire breath. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Dormina? Miss. Okay. That's not good. I guess I'll have to pass and then Bufu. And then the best thing I can do here is try to go for the sleep again. Because, like, if I use the fire dampener and then get the sleep off, then I wasted the dampener. But if I don't get the sleep off, I'll just do it.
This'll do.
I have one more anyways. We're just gonna go for it. Dormina. Yeah, okay, so that was actually a good play there. So let's go for maybe a Marincairn. That also missed. Okay, let's see what happens. Toxic Breath. That's a kill. And then Yeah, that's just unlucky again. Okay. Great. Because even though I used the fire dampener and the sleep, both failed, pretty much. Man, okay. Can we come back from this, though? I just have to hope that sleep works. And it didn't. Ah. Fire breath. Yeah, it's over. Yep. RNG, but that's doable. It's doable if I get the sleep off. If I don't get this Dormino right now, it's over. Okay. Cool. Great. I'll take that. Because then I can heal the mermaid. Right? Okay. Cool. Okay. It's a lot of press turn icons, so it's very unfortunate. But that's like the best we got. You have to pass, though. I wish Halthus had an ice move as well. I should have prepared for that, but what can you do? Yeah, I will have to hit because your sleep is going to go away immediately on the next turn anyways, and we're going to go for a Lifestone chain probably. And then risk Dormina again, I suppose. Dormina! Okay. Let's see what you do. Attack. Alright, what else? Okay. We're in a somewhat good position. Yeah, just keep attacking. And now, because we didn't get any affliction off right now, we're going to use a fire dampener. And then, I can no longer heal. Right. You're out of... Okay, you got the crit though, that's very nice. Confused? No. Well, I'm dead. Guard. So poison breath, right? What do I do about poison breath? So new game plan. Instead of the bird, I'm brought in Yoko Hiromene simply because she resists darkness, and also, I think I kind of understand when they do the dark breath, because they always do their critical move first. I just don't know when they're doing their fire breath. So, as long as I keep that in mind, if I just keep using the mermaid's ability to just put them to sleep and all that, I can now just buff, because you also have Tarunda, which lowers the attack of the foe, which does not wake them up, and then you, I guess you can pass actually. And then the main character can go for a Rakunda to lower defense. So now, this turn, they should not be able to do anything at all. Right? And now we can now focus on doing our own ice moves, because they're going to wake up regardless on this turn anyways, so we'll also go for a Stormcaller's Song, and then you can just go for... Yeah, here's also why I brought you in. You can use items, which means every turn I can use Ice Gems, which does a ton of damage. Even more than my Apsaras, which has a lot of ice to begin with anyways. So that's just a huge benefit as well. I also realized that Aramasa, each individual hit has a chance to crit. I've seen this off camera. Let's see if I can get it this time as well. No, but who cares? Doesn't really matter. I'm not really going to extend my turn anyways. So what I can do here is another Dormino. There we go. And I don't know if the debuffs stack, so I can try to do another Tarunda, but I don't know if it stacks, right? Like if it's a -2 now, because in the third game, that is how it worked, but not here. I don't know if it does. I'll just have to like hover over and see if I can like see their icon, just to see if that is how it works. We're getting very lucky on the debuffs. Let me check. I can't really hover over it, so it doesn't really matter. How do I see? Oh, well, not important. I'll just hit him. Right now, we're not doing that much right now, in terms of damage, because we're not at halfway yet. We're about like a third of the way. But let's just go for more items. Unfortunately, there's no like status ailment items just yet for us right now. We'll just have to keep on hitting. Now we should focus on... Yeah, I should lower your defense more. And then let's see if we can get the sleep off. Dormino? Okay, we're getting very lucky on those, which is great. Would have been nice before. But bringing in Yoko Hiromene was actually a very good call, simply because most of the time my bird was kind of just passing turns when he couldn't debuff or anything like that. So, that's nice. So maybe this is the play. Yeah, you're asleep again. And now you're recovered, but it's fine because you can't really do much anyways. Yeah, so now you're going to do your dark move, right? But this also means we have our own critical here.
Watch this.
And since my Bufu's kind of weak compared to Aramasa, I will be doing Aramasa instead, so I can get way more crits and way more damage. And you can also just go for Stormcaller's Song. I don't think we can actually miss during this fight, and if we can, very minimal chance, really. So that was 100 damage right there. That was huge. Let's go for Bufu. And now we focus on doing our items here. So we can go for the Dark Dampener. And what we can really do, since we have Yoko Hiramine on the team, we can technically just go for a Fire Dampener as well. But we can also just go for Dormina, which misses, of course. So I can go for the Fire Dampener, but they never do the Fire Breath after doing the crit attack. I just have to block at this point. What changes if I do that? I'm still gonna guard though, because you have your crit active still. So Mermaid might die here, but... Ooh. Frenzy. Ow. Okay. 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 We're good. We're good. Perfect. Okay. That's good. Because we have Yoko Hiramine on the team as well, she can heal us. Okay. This is very good. We're in a very good position right now. Dormina. Okay, we missed. That's not good. Ice Chip? There we go. Yeah, I just want to focus on extending the turn here so I can go back to around to my turn, so now we can use items to heal. I will do a full recovery though. Yeah. I really want to get the Dormina off still. Okay, we missed again. Very unfortunate, but I have to heal. Do you have Dia? Yeah, you do. This could work. I'm not gonna like it though. I really don't like this. Frenzy. Okay. Oh, I think one of us dodged, so it skipped the turn. Perfect. Okay, good. You no longer have your attack lowered or defense lowered, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to make do. You can heal. I'm surprised for no fire moves or anything like that, which is great, because I really thought you would have just spammed your fire moves at this point. We'll go for another Dormina. We missed. I mean, I can just Fire Dampener this turn, right? Because, like, he's gonna do it eventually. I'm just gonna do that just to prevent that risk from happening to begin with. And as long as they don't double in on Yoko Hiramine, we should be fine. I wish Apsaras had a heal as well. I should have gave her a Dia or something. Oh, there it is. The perfect prediction. The perfect prediction. Oh, man. Okay. That's good. Okay. We might be able to do it this turn, maybe? Maybe. Okay. We can use another shard here. Okay. Alright. This might be it. I could just lower defense. Yeah, I'll lower defense. Then we'll hit. There we go. And then one more item. Ice shard. Okay. Please kill. There we go. Okay. Without too much grinding, I was still level 14 there. We beat it surprisingly. I don't know how I did that, honestly. That was pure luck right there. I had no idea the attack patterns. I still don't know how Fire Breath is telegraphed, but the Poison Breath seems to be when they use the critical move. But there we go. We leveled up to 15, we defeated the Hydra, and we're also going to probably level up Vitality a little more, because we need it. We for sure need it. I think switching around my moves so that I have Ice was the play. That was definitely a huge difference. And having the human teammate also doing a bunch of Ice Shards, that was also huge DPS. Wow, you're pretty strong, huh?
Yes.
Indeed. Not only are you powerful, but a good leader as well. I don't think we could have won without you. True. My leadership got us to have a perfect team for that, despite the fire weaknesses. It's unclear how much comes from your transformation, or if you were like that to begin with. Either way, your strength is real. I felt worried ever since I ended up in this place, but I'm lucky I ran into someone as capable as you. So, how long am I keeping Yoko? Because the moment she's gone, my strategy might crumble. Because, like, I could not have done that without 2 human teammates on the team. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Huh.
You do? Well, I'm flattered. I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Let's work together.
I hope I can continue to count on you for direction. Lead the way, Lenogia. You know, with the combat... Oh, nice. We get more experience, of course. And Drake Hydra has been unlocked for fusion. Saving immediately, because I do not want to do that again. Because that was pure RNG. Surprisingly, 0 deaths during that attempt. I might keep in every single attempt for the video. I don't know if that would be fun, but I could cut around and probably get down to like half the HP for the like second and third attempt. I think that was my third attempt actually, or was it fourth? The final attempt I'll keep everything in one piece basically, but for the other attempts I'll probably cut them a little short, so you don't have to just sit there and be disappointed by me dying. And instead you'll be like, oh, so that's what happened. We're just going to move on to the next attempt, which I think would be a better pace. And we are going to be rewarded with more glory points, which I desperately needed. 50 as well. Maybe there's a little more glory points around here. Why is there? It's just structures anyways. Nothing too important. Is there anything else around here? Like, is there a meme in somewhere? Oh, well. I'll look around for that later. Oh, also, Aogami wants to talk to us, as you can see with that exclamation mark up there, so let's do that. Alright, speak to me, buddy. What do you got to say for me?
Young man.
Also, again, you're behind the bench. Why? Young man, you did well in defeating the Hydra, scourge of the tower. Some power within me is reawakening. Did I myself once stand against a many-headed snake, perhaps? No doubt you have gone through all kinds of novel experiences on this journey as well.
Yes.
Even so, I respect you for refusing to give up. You chose to fight alongside me. Your power as a Nahobino have risen. And what do we get from that? 3 skill points, of course. I think we'll just go strength. More offense is always just better, because if you kill the enemy, you don't have to worry about every other stat, to be honest. Oh, in the shop, we also now have access to essences in the shop. Though we don't really necessarily need anything here. I will definitely get Fell Swoop, because inflicting weaknesses and criticals is just what I do all the time anyways, so being rewarded with the Magatsuki gauge is perfect for that. We also probably want to have this one right here, allows the Nahobino to acquire affinity resistance from Essence during Essence Fusion, which is good, because then we can no longer be weak to Dark if we get this, but also Ice Mastery, because I have Ice right now. I mean, I'm not sure how long it'll stay, but if we don't want to go back to Electric Mastery, we can do this. I think for now I could get this.
You wished.
Sure. Because, like, I'm going to be able to buy everything eventually later on anyways down the road. If I get them now, I'll be able to make use of them in the future anyways, because we're going to be switching out a lot of skills and a lot of abilities through Essence Fusion, because that's just kind of how this game is set up right now. Because in Shin Megami Tensei 3, the Demi-Fiend only learned one ability one time permanently for each Magatama and their set of skills. You can only learn them once. But in this game, it heavily incentivizes you to change your build, because as you saw, my entire team pretty much changes for each fight, really. And we just switch them out. We also switch out skills for the main character as well. And we're just going to head over here to see what this cutscene is all about, because I accidentally went here trying to explore.
And so the Hydra is slain. Fine work.
Oh, there. Where are your shoes at?
A pleasure to meet you, young man. I am a humble monk of Jozoji Temple.
Oh, cool. Are you a good guy?
My name is Goko.
Goko! Oh, there. What do you want with me? You look like you're fire element. Which I do have some mice if
I sensed a disturbance in Tokyo. My search brought me a long way, and now I roam these lands.
Are you a traveling merchant?
The Buddha's guidance compelled me to save you, but I see you never truly needed my help.
Well, it would have been nice.
But surely you did not pass wholly unscathed. Pardon the presumption, but let me give you this.
What is this? What'd you give me?
I will be wandering this place for a while yet. If your path takes you across these dunes, I suggest you head that way.
I mean, I guess I was going there anyways.
The angels of Bethel gathered in that distant place. It will surely be a safe haven.
Oh, and we'll also meet the human guy, probably.
For now, farewell. May our paths under the Buddha's gaze cross again one day.
Yeah, sure, man. I don't know your deal just yet, but sure. So what did he give me? Oh, you obtained Return Pillar. Is this what I think it is? Is it like a fast travel to waypoints? The Return Pillar is an item that allows you to instantly return to the last ley line. Yeah, okay. I really wanted this because I was always thinking, like, whenever I did side quests...
Hey, over here! Like, seriously!
What are you doing over there back there? What is it?
Hey, you were talking about angels just now, weren't you? Ooh, in that case...
Yes?
I saw an angel inside the city, over that way.
Oh, well thanks.
Come on, let's go check it out. I'll show you myself, okay?
Sure. I mean, oh, another Apsaras on the right over there as well. That's pretty cool. And we got the Angel's Trail as
As I
the
said
quest.
earlier, the angels are with Bethel, and they operate out of the Tokyo Diet Building. We should meet with that angel and ask him for directions on how to get there.
Okay, time to find us an angel.
Sounds easy enough. I mean, I had one in my party earlier, but not anymore. Oh well. Anyways, I think that is probably for the next episode, really. Though I could probably explore a little bit of this area as well. We've done a lot. At least it feels like I've done a lot. Because, like, I've done a lot of preparation of fighting and getting new teammates. And is that what I think it is? Is that a Lilum right there? Oh, it is. Considering they call it Armageddon, I'm sure I can imagine the scale. Quite a significant battle, yes. With a great power and glory to the victor. And obviously, that would be... yeah, that guy. Yet the angels cling to their denial. They stubbornly fought a war that has already been won for years. You know, I didn't actually fight him in Shin Megami Tensei 3. I could probably go back to that game and do that final fight. What the hell are you? 18 years prior, God's faithful stood against the armies of chaos. In time, that battle came to be known as Armageddon. So we got bird people now. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna end the episode actually. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.